slept a wink. I'll walk the floor and watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I'll never know a Sunday in this weekday mood. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock till 4, and oh, how slow the moments go, and all I do is pour black coffee. Since the blues got my eye, I'm hanging out on Sunday. These Monday dreams soon dry. Now I was born to go a-loving, and a woman's born to weep and fret, to stay at home and turn her eyes and drown her best regrets in coffee and cigarettes. Oh, I'm mooning all the morning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much heart to fight. Black coffee, feeling low as the ground, just waiting for my baby to maybe come back around. the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When the marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes still will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. But my eyes still will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. When the marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sweet. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. I've gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine. Tell me he's lazy, tell me he's slow, tell me I'm crazy, maybe I know, but I just can't help loving that man of mine. When he goes away, that's a rainy day. But when he comes back, that day is fine. The sun will shine. He can come home as late as can be. Home without him ain't no home to me. But I just can't help loving that man of mine. Tell me he's lazy, tell me he's slow, tell me I'm crazy, maybe I know, but I just can't help loving that man. No, I just can't help loving that man. No, I just can't help loving that man of mine.
Good morning. I'm Ro Tomlin-Wills, Head of Student Engagement from the Students' Union, and I would like to welcome all graduates, staff, alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests to the School of Business, Law, Communications graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2019, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proven by scientists, whereas the rest of what I'm about to say has not. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. However, you may not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they have faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you couldn't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. Do one thing that scares you every day. Sing. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebraic equation by chewing bubblegum. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Look after your gums, floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. You do not always need to rush. Sometimes you'll be happy, sometimes you'll be sad. Remember the compliments you receive and forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, please tell me how. You will smash your phone, have insurance. Make sure you have hard copies of your favorite pictures from uni. Frame those photos, keep your old love letters, throw away your old bank statements, recycle. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 21, and some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. You do not need to answer the meaning of life. Eat vegetables. Read directions even if you don't follow them. Make sure you are pro-stuff as well as anti. Stand up for the things you believe in. Your voice might be heard for others that are ignored. Try to let go of bitterness, or it will only give you wrinkles. Be kind to your knees. You will miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40, or maybe you'll dance the YMCA at your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance, but so are everybody else's. Enjoy your body, use it in every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It is the greatest instrument you will ever own. Dance, even if you have nowhere to do it but your own living room. Vote. Do not look at your phone all day. Live the experiences in front of your eyes. You will not remember how many likes you had in 10 years' time. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They are the best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends do come and go, but a precious few you should hold on to. Travel. Accept certain truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, and you too will get old. And when you do, you will fantasize when you were young that prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you, but appreciate those that do. Things might not always go as planned. Be resilient. Sometimes you have to fall off the horse in order to smell the roses. Think about your environmental decisions. Try and leave the world in a better place than you found it. Just because you can do something doesn't always mean that you should. Read. Be careful with whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Do not lose your passions, or you might find that you lose yourself. But don't be scared to try new and different things. Always continue to grow. Whether you have already been offered a job, thinking about further study, or simply you have no idea what you want to do, just remember, wherever you go, whatever your journey, you will always be part of Solent for life. But trust me on the sunscreen.
Attention graduates. Graduates stand, please. Graduates, sit down, please. Everyone, Mexican wave, please. Right, now that we've got that out of our system, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduating class of 2019. All your hard work, the long hours of studying, the early morning lectures, the late night cramming, the pre-exam nerves, the last-minute deadline dashes. It's all paid off, and here you are, surrounded by the people who've shared your triumphs and challenges, ready to step out into the big wide world. But this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. You're joining a global community of over 60,000 Solent alumni, with connections all across the world in every industry. We'll still be here for you with advice, support, and a whole bunch of alumni benefits. So, keep in touch, share your successes, stay Solent for life, and as you graduate, remember, we're immensely proud of you. Graduation countdown, any minute now. But first, some important info. Phones, tablets, and other gadgets, please switch them to silent, or be judged for your terrible choice of ringtone. There aren't any fire drills planned. If an alarm does go off, keep calm. The staff will help show you to the nearest exit. Head out to the evacuation point in Guildhall Square. We'll let you know when it's safe to come back in. If you start feeling ill during the ceremony, get to reception and let the staff know. We'll offer a first aider if you need one, and sympathy if you don't. On to the more important stuff. Graduation etiquette. This is a formal ceremony, and there are certain ways that we need to do things. But that doesn't mean don't have fun. Celebrate your friends' achievements. Clap, smile, and cheer. We'll get it all on camera, and we're live streaming today's ceremony so that family and friends from around the world can tune in. So what happens next? When this film finishes, stay in your seats. There may be a pause before the opening music starts. When you hear the music, it's time. Get on your feet, your ceremony is beginning. Please stand while the procession makes its way to the stage. Once the chair of the ceremony declares the ceremony open, you can sit back down as the stage party sort themselves out. After the opening speech, everyone graduating will be directed to the stairs on the right of the stage. Give your seating card to the staff at the lectern and wait while they announce you. Then walk across the stage, shake hands with the chair, and leave the stage on the left. Return to your seat by walking around the back and up the aisle. That's it. Relax. When everyone has been across the stage, your director of school will invite all graduands and diplomats to stand. The chair of the ceremony will then admit you to your degrees. This is when you finally become graduates, diplomates, and alumni. Trust us, you'll feel the difference. Then, sit back down again. But don't get comfortable. When the music starts up again, that's the end of the ceremony. Stand up, stay up, while the procession from the stage makes their way out. Then it's your turn, graduates. Our ushers will pair you up and move you into a nice, tidy, photographer-friendly line. Stay in line, please, and smile for the cameras. And keep moving. Don't stop in the doorway. There's a lot of people behind you. Instead, head to the marquee on Guildhall Square. We're having a celebratory reception for you and your guests. Guests. Once the students have left Guildhall, it's your turn. Make your escape and join them in the square for hugs, pictures, and celebration. Now, take your seats if you aren't already in them. Here we go. The music and your ceremony is about to start. Good luck, everyone, and best of luck in your careers.
dark above the clouds, we fly away. We fly away. We fly away.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I declare this graduation ceremony open.
Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, I extend a warm welcome to you to this wonderful graduation ceremony, which is a worthy celebration of considerable achievement after several years of commitment and hard work. It is perhaps an overused phrase, but we live in increasingly uncertain times. Politically, environmentally, economically, and socially, the challenges are considerable, and this can be daunting. But this ceremony and the achievements of these people in front of me is reassuring and provides a reason for optimism for all of us. Remember the quote in our Andrews reception from Nelson Mandela: "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As a consequence, today is undoubtedly a celebration, and one where you should rightfully take pleasure in the progress you have made. But today also comes with responsibilities. Who is going to solve the challenges that I mentioned earlier? We can't always look to other people. We all need to be a part of the solution, and others will look to you as graduates to at least contribute, and very often to take a lead. So I encourage you to think of yourselves as the leaders of tomorrow. Pursue your ambitions with energy and enthusiasm, and don't settle for second best. If it gets tough, don't give up. The personal characteristics that have brought you to this graduation, for example, energy, tenacity, commitment, and an open mind, will also serve you well in the future. Be ambitious, don't settle for second best, and certainly don't see yourselves as any less worthy or less valuable than anybody else. As Barack Obama said to the female class of Bernard College in the United States, don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the head of the table. And you can be sure you are well prepared for that challenge. You graduate today from a successful school in an increasingly successful university. Solent has again risen in all the major university league tables. We are now over 40 places higher than we were in 2015, and we have achieved our highest ever scores for employability, student satisfaction, and achievement. You have made that happen, along with the support of the dedicated and professional staff who proudly share your success today. We have also continued to develop our campus, nearing the completion of a £100 million investment in new facilities. This year, the Chief Nurse opened our new nursing simulator ward, and we have completed our magnificent indoor sports complex and the biggest open access maritime simulator centre in Europe. We are increasingly influential, both nationally and internationally, and I encourage you to go out and proudly espouse the benefits of universities, the benefits of a degree education, and in particular, the benefits of this, your university. Solent is very much an anchor university, a university for the city and for our community. And like other modern universities, it transforms lives and ensures the highly skilled workforce of tomorrow. Think of social workers, nurses, teachers, professions that we will almost all engage with at some time in our life. And they come from universities, and in particular, they come from universities like us. And in our case, add in creative and cultural industries, maritime, sport, and right across the spectrum of business, law, and communications, and you have an example of the significance of Solent University. I haven't time to specify all that we do, but I do want to focus on the recent successes in the School of Business, Law and Communications, whose students are graduating today. Business management students in their final year all successfully completed a 3-day strategic management simulation assessment. This was in cooperation with the Southern Co-op, whose chief executive, Mark Smith, delivered a keynote and launched the event. All business management students have completed a final year project unit, with many taking the Prince 2 foundation exam. Our students hugely value this type of additional experience, and as a result of the skills gained, many have already achieved employment ahead of graduation. Jack McCauley secured a graduate position in July last year as a direct result of his course-related work placement at TK Maxx. George Foster has gone to work for Ridge & Partners, where he is being sponsored to undertake further university study in project management, a result of George meeting the company at a placement fair run here at the university. Cairo Smith will be working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and Fareen Batty continues in her role, but on a full-time basis as assistant manager. James Tulk secured an HR position with B&Q, and Emily Ganaway is working with Roke Research in National Security and Defence as a resource partner. And finally, Darren Cooley decided to run his own business, Prospect Sports. He's running it full-time, having had great success running it alongside his studies with the help of Solent Futures. A range of students took up the pilot opportunity to be student members of the Institute of Directors, attending a range of networking and knowledge-building events. 3 students represented Solent at Dynamo Challenge. As already mentioned, Fareen Batty, Alexander Bain, and Joshua Turpin worked with a number of students from other universities, with Joshua being on the winning team. Many students also took part in International Marketing Week. We have our first Chartered Management degree apprentices graduating today. Their journeys have been truly fantastic, with many of them gaining both personal and work-related skills that have directly helped them gain a wide range of internal promotions and realise their career aspirations. Hayden Taylor received the highest scoring CMDA endpoint assessment to date. We also have our first cohort of Level 5 Operations and Departmental Manager apprentices graduating today, with the award of an FDA Business Operations and Management. These apprentices from the New Forest District Council, Salisbury Medical Practice, and Graham Actual Engineering on the Isle of Wight will complete their endpoint assessments later this autumn. In criminology, Jessica Terrick did her work placement with the Sustainable Criminal Justice Solutions, providing criminal justice projects around the world. She predominantly worked in the finance department. However, since being offered a part-time job alongside her studies, she has now moved into the project management team, where she supports logistics, media, and communications. Jonah Betancourt did a placement year with a national children's charity called Spurgeons at Manchester's prison in Winchester. The work with prisoners and their families in rehabilitation and reintegration absolutely matters. And finally, in law, Rainier Ikau has gained an internship at Amnesty International. There are many more successes and too many to mention today. But the work that I have listed and the awards we recognise today have been achieved through hard work, dedication, and some sacrifice. This adds to the satisfaction I'm sure you feel today. You will recognise that you have achieved proportionally to the effort you have put in. And I encourage you again to take on the future with similar determination and effort. You will only get out of something what you put into it. So as you become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations. You will go on to contribute enormously in a wide range of occupations and professions, and I am confident that you will bring not only social and economic benefits to yourself, but also to the communities of which you become members. I know that you will have learned a great deal in your time at Solent about your chosen fields of study. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field, and all of whom devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of our students. You have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they often do not teach, have provided the service and the infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them all on your behalf. We are very proud of you as students at the university, and we continue to be proud of you as you make your way in the world. Whatever you do next, and wherever you find yourselves, you are all our ambassadors. I hope you keep in touch, and at some stage, I hope you return to your university. For now, though, I want to finish with a quote I think relevant to a university in a maritime city. Life is like the ocean. Waves will try to knock you down and push you back where you started. But once you fight through them, the entire ocean is yours. Very well done, and good luck for a happy and successful future.
Chancellor, as Head of Business, Finance and Accountancy within the School of Business Law and Communications, I am pleased to present some of our successful students. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the Foundation Degree in Arts in Business Operations and Management, Alexandra Maria Bellis. Matthew Callaghan. Steve Cook. Katie Elizabeth Gillingham. Leslie Ann Kibler. Robert Lane. Lee Nash. Michael Singh Roth. Michelle Carrington Scott. Toby White. Well done. Tara Woolley. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Accountancy and Finance, Nasser Youssef Al-Fayed. Sasha Burkani. Paulina Batlett. Gizem Bure. Krishna Buratoki. Nafali Kamara. Matthew William Davis. Connor Davison. Thank you. Jordan Dono. Meccano Green. Nayan Garung. Jaguda Kalusa. Sang Yiku. Emilius Lazarus. Michael Levy. Gift Mizuki. Maklaiko Keeling Muchimba. Daju Mosi. Adibambo Oyasana. Brandon Perry. Rajveer Pahani. Rajan Rahman. Lawrence Reeve. Aaron Jonas Rodriguez. Denzel Tashuma. Bilua Tongani. Burin Udin. Mohammed Udin. Carolina Alexandra Volak. Jingnan Yin. James Zebedee. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Science in Honours in Business Economics. Falua Jahoma Bishi. Didier Fung. Connor Peter Jeffries. Gareth Munro. Nathan Agui. Sevedite Adjulutas. Angelina Poole. William van Dijk. James Westbrook. Emily York. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Business Enterprise with Entrepreneurship. Ashley Luke Martin. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Business Management. Mona Fayez Al-Hazala. Dean Allen. Nicola Axton. Benjamin Thomas William Baker. Manpreet Bassi. Hello, Alexander. You too. Alexander Gabriel Bienne. Hello, and you too. Farine Bhatti. Celeste Black. Lauren Bradley. Vicky Leanne Brown. Julagali Bulakuyanti. Aidan Clive Cadwell. Christophoris Christophe. Kyra Cross Christo. Nicola Jane Cookston. Darren Cooley. Blaine Dixon. Yesar Dishes. Molly Finch. James Fitzpatrick. Lewis Forfar. George Foster. Lucy Rebecca Gallier. Seisvan Habis. Kai Owen Harding. Leslie Hawkins. Donna Holloway. Cameron Hayden. Napoleon Interior. James Knight. Well done. Good. Benedict Lawrence. Benjamin Lincoln. Hello, you. Tom Edward Lloyd. Jack Macaulay. Agriko Mafka. Dennis Tawanda Makana. Vimba Margaret Manjwenka. Gregory Marshall. Mozhin Mirza. Samantha Ellen Mushaha. Camilo Mos. Anthony Jack Norris. Dominic Jonathan Ormsby. Victoria Jane Penhalley. Jessica Elizabeth Percival. Francesca Pryor. Sarah Jane Ralph. Sophie Reynard. Holly Ann Ritson Thomas. Fraser Saki. Dilshin Sanath Rangasingh. Maximilian Shearer. Chloe Smith. Ryan Stevens. Kirakaki Tapiki. Hayden Brent Taylor. Andrew John Thornton. Joanna Tully. Zoe Toseland. James Tulk. Joshua Jacob Turpin. Errol Ahmed Ulike. Ozkan Ulsum. Bernardo Villara da Costa Becker. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminal Investigation with Psychology. Kaylee Andrews. Aglanta Jane Atkinson. Olivia George. Lauren Granger Williams. Paris Higgins. Sean Lauren Neha. Eliza Perkins. Yvonne Tabal. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology. Jake Akanziko. Joanna Betancourt. Elizabeth Christie. Olympia Chikholas. Nicholas David Clark. Caitlin Crocker. Gemma Donney. Chloe Duxbury. Cara Fabianchik. Dexter Piers Kendrick Gibson. Ashley Nicole Goulon. Ryan Hart. Joseph Peter Healy. Deanna Hughes. Megan Jenner. Rajavinder Jamohan. Sean Jones. Kaylee Lidbetter. Jessica Martin. Rosa McNally. Alice Rose Mileham. Eleanor Rose Munger. Gemma Louise Nathan. Hannah Ning. Yulina Olowenska. Emily Phillips. Carla Salvi. Summer Scribbins Bell. Yasin Shasad. Zoe Solly. You all right? You just pull it forward. Joe Summers. Jessica Terrett. Mahesh Thapa. Bethany Ward. Lindsay Rosemary Whiteley. Chancellor, may I present graduates who have been awarded the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Criminology and Psychology. Rina Amtnil Mashud Shalil. Alfie Carl Sepik. Amy Draper. Beatrice Jananka. Liam Griffiths. Stanley Maria Karavanska. J. Patricia May Kirby. Shug Mahim. Eleanor Mant. Colin Darren Moon. Jordan Walsh. Nicola Azandrov. Othafir Kishan Oluir. Ina Arathapetyan. Ethan Bagletio. George Bauer. Victoria Bradford. Lewis James Carey. This graduate has also been awarded the Paris Smith Prize for Best Dissertation and the Oxford University Press Law Prize. Hannah Chapman. Harvey Charles. Farouk Vadati. Singuli Chesney. Bethany Clark. Daniel Clifford. Katie Eva Cook. Leanne Davies. This graduate has also been awarded the Eden Ravenscroft Photography Prize. Elizabeth Delmar. This graduate has also been awarded the Paris Smith Prize for Best Dissertation, Emily Grace Edson. Emily Evans Barry. Bethany Fear. Marius Giorgio. Aisha Idil Gudidi. Thomas Harris. Darren Hughes. Rebecca Huxtable. Marcin Michael Hubinski. Rihanna Ako. Billy Johnson. Zachary Q. Zikama Mawa. Keir Miles. Mert Mohak. Britannia Mullins. This graduate has also been awarded the Paris Smith Prize for Best Dissertation, Megan Louise Oliver Godfrey. Olu Victor Orwole. Jade Parsons. This graduate has also been awarded the Paris Smith Prize for Best Dissertation, Eleanor Pladsto Trapod. Eva Rusheva. Poppy Marie Shearer Hicks. Ayesha Sherry. Pangotia Amelia Tasha. Zena Tukel. Matthew Tomlinson. Lucas Vogidas. Timothy Wedge. Rhiannon Wolford. Postgraduates, Chancellor, may I present postgraduates who have been awarded the degree of Master of Business Administration, Jim Butcher. Alex Foster. Happy Similin. Chancellor, may I present postgraduates who have been awarded the degree of Master of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Doris Fogabor. Luke Terence Foster. Rebecca Louise Humphrey. Laura Prowse. Chancellor, this concludes my presentation from the School of Business Law and Communications.
Absolutely well done to everybody. Now, you've not quite got your degrees yet. Apparently, I've got to say some very magic words. And here they come. By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I admit you to your degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Congratulations to all of you once again. Brilliant.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, James Welch for the Alumnus of the Year Award. James is one of our alumni community of more than 60,000 talented individuals from around the world. James graduated in 2004 with the BA Hons in Business and Marketing and combined his love of sport with management acumen, spending the next 8 years in the football industry, developing and delivering long-term player development strategies for AFC Bournemouth, Reading and Burnley FC. In 2012, James engaged his entrepreneurial spirit and founded his own business, My Coaching Education Limited. Working across preschool, primary and secondary school sectors, James's vision and business execution has seen the rollout of football skills, football and personal coach training, alongside launching a separate business, College But Different, to focus on formal education programs across the sports and business sectors. The significant growth of James's business interests to date are the direct results of his passion, enthusiasm, desire to learn, and to build and grow networks for business success. James believes his networks have contributed positively to his net worth. Awarded Southern Entrepreneur of the Year in 2015 by the Entrepreneur Circle, James has progressed with the benefit of professional coaching and mentoring from leading visionary entrepreneurs such as Nigel Bottrell and US-based Jen Grover. James has been very active within the School of Business Law and Communications as a visiting fellow since 2016 and as a student mentor across the wider university. He delivers everything from motivational thought leader masterclasses to one-to-one coffee and chats with students just wanting a personal insight on how to get on track. James has also attended course validation panels, facilitated work placements for and provided business innovation project briefs for final year business students. Always present at placement fairs and university business networking events, James recognises the true value of engaging with the university to access top talent for his business benefit, but fully recognises the importance of giving back and thoroughly enjoys it. James has shared many key learning aspects from his journey of entrepreneur to business owner, shared his personal insights of both success and failure, the importance of developing resilience, and most importantly, staying grounded throughout. We look forward to working with James within the new innovative curriculum framework and celebrate the relationship that we share with recommending the award of Alumnus of the Year to Mr. James Welch.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Alison Howell for the award of Honorary Degree of Business Administration. Alison came to Solent University in 1990 and graduated in 1994 with a BA in Business Studies. Alison's story is very much built around her rural roots. She grew up on a family farm in Wiltshire, in the Wiltshire countryside, spending most of her childhood outdoors surrounded by nature. At the time, Alison was unaware that her passion for the British countryside would go on to form the backbone of her entrepreneurial spirit and successful business career. After graduating from university, Alison was determined to gain more commercial experience and landed a role at one of the world's leading corporate businesses, IBM. However, shortly after joining, it became apparent to Alison that she was not suited to the corporate world, and after being referred to as a maverick, she felt it was time to move on. Unfazed and focused on what her next challenge would be, Alison took a trip to France with her then boyfriend and now husband David, spending 3 months together walking over 680 miles. It was this experience that was to change their lives forever and inspire Foot Trails, launched by Alison and David in 2002. A combination of Alison's passion for business and adventure, Foot Trails is a travel business that takes its customers on walking adventures throughout the southwest of England. Fast forward almost 2 decades, and Foot Trails has gone from being a startup business to an international award-winning company spearheaded by Alison and David and supported by a growing team in Wiltshire. Thanks to Alison's courage and determination, the business continues to grow in popularity and profitability, and its success demonstrates that despite being thrown setbacks in life, you should never lose your willingness to succeed. Away from her duties at Foot Trails, Alison is incredibly well connected and continues to inspire others as an active member of the Institute of Directors, WIRE, Women in Rural Enterprise, and she was recently named one of Inside Business Magazine's 42 Under 42 Entrepreneurs to Watch. She is regularly invited to roundtable discussions, both nationally and regionally, to share her entrepreneurial journey. Her natural flair for business has also been recognised at a ministerial level. Not only has Alison been invited into Downing Street twice to share her inspiring journey, she had the privilege of being awarded one of only 20 UK scholarships by the Department of International Trade for her outstanding business concept, growth and growth plans. Alison has also been a finalist in Country Living's Women in Rural Business Awards and Bath and Bristol Women in Business Awards. Alison's national distinctions in business and enterprise is admirable. This award is in recognition of her achievements in the business world, working her way up from a Solent student to a leading business figure recognised by the government. I therefore conclude the citation by asking for conferment of the honorary degree of Masters of Business Administration on Alison Howell.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am hugely honoured to receive this award and proud to stand by all of you as you graduate today. Congratulations. It's true that I've experienced setbacks as well as successes in my career and my life, and I think the true ability to succeed at anything relies on an ability to deal well with both. It's good to prepare for both successes and failures. Starting and creating a business from scratch has been an enormous and fulfilling journey for me, one that all started here at Solent University 25 years ago when I graduated with my bachelor's degree. I have fond memories of my business studies lectures, marketing and law projects especially, and I didn't fully realise at the time what an amazing foundation for my future business my lectures and studies would be. I also have fond memories of Solent for other reasons. I met my husband here, David, and we have 2 children, Oliver 19 and Maggie 15. Starting a business from scratch has been a huge adventure in my life. I left Solent and worked for IBM, but soon realised that big corporations just simply weren't for me, and importantly, I wasn't for them. My boss did call me a maverick, and I was absolutely devastated at the time, but proud later to discover I was entrepreneurial. So I left IBM, and I found myself walking 690 miles across France with David, a 2-man tent called Therese, and a Cala gas stove. It was during this walk that the idea for my business Foot Trails came to me. I can honestly say that if you want to know if you can spend the rest of your life with someone, it's not a bad idea to spend several months in a small tent with them. Foot Trails has proven to be quite the adventure. Never did I imagine the things I would need to learn to add to my knowledge from Solent, all the experiences and opportunities that would arise through starting and growing a business. I just had to be brave enough to open the door and invite them in. I've been pondering what I can share from my own experiences and journey that may offer a little help or a little inspiration to you as you graduate, prepare to leave Solent University and begin your careers. So if I may, I offer up these 5 thoughts which have helped me start, build and grow my business. Number 1, follow your heart, but be prepared to stay open-minded to unexpected opportunities. Some of the best things that have happened to me in the last 25 years appeared as opportunities out of the blue, and I reached for them, such as the opportunity to study in America. 2, embrace failure. Wise people say it's failure that leads to success, and I think they're right. We all make mistakes because we're all human. I've made many, but that doesn't mean we can't brush ourselves off, acknowledge we've made the mistake and carry on. 3, look after people. The people around us have a huge impact on our success. Very few of us achieve alone and in isolation. In business, it takes mentors and committed and loyal staff to achieve. So build a good network around you. Take care of your family and employ people who can do the things that you can't. 4, stay curious. Keep learning. My degree at Solent began a lifetime love of learning that's continued to this day, a true gift. And 5, keep believing in why you started when things get tough. Things inevitably get tough at times, and it wouldn't be right, I don't think, for me to accept this award without mentioning one other thing which has impacted hugely on my business career. I am bipolar, and this has proven to me more than anything else that anything really is possible if we're determined to overcome our setbacks and put our mind to succeeding. So, as you set out from Solent University, follow your heart, but stay open to unexpected opportunities. Embrace failure. Look after the people around you. Keep learning. Remember, anything is possible with determination, support, and a little luck. Congratulations, class of 2019, and thank you for welcoming me today.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests. Oliver Ball-Hatchett, MBE, graduated from Solent University with a Bachelor of Law in 1997. Soon after graduating, he set his sights on travelling the world to seek and seize the wonderful opportunities that life had to offer. Oliver has never looked back from his travels, and through blending leisure with work, he has been able to travel to 6 of the Earth's 7 continents. From teaching primary school children in India, to starting an English language newspaper in Peru, Oliver is an experienced professional whose varied background is commendable. During his time travelling and working around the world, Oliver decided he wanted to join the Foreign and Commonwealth Office to help protect and promote British interests. At the 3rd time of asking, the Foreign Office accepted Oliver's application to the diplomatic service, and since 2004, he has had the pleasure of working on counter-terrorism, the Western Balkans, global climate change, energy and UN peacekeeping. A career highlight for Oliver was in 2012 at the London Olympic and Paralympic Games, where he established the first ever government-to-government observer programme between the 2 Olympic and Paralympic host nations, the UK and Brazil. A groundbreaking achievement that saw 300 Brazilian government officials attend London 2012 and a follow-up conference in Rio de Janeiro. Whilst at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, Oliver spent 9 years in Brazil where he was the Olympic and Paralympic attaché for the British teams at the 2017 Olympic and Paralympic Games. It was at this time when Oliver was first recognised for his most outstanding work. He was appointed as a member of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, the MBE, by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in the 2016 New Year's Honours List for services to British Olympic and Paralympic sport and the promotion of the UK overseas. Oliver's duties to the British Diplomatic Service continue to broaden. From September 2019, he will be the British Deputy High Commissioner in Chennai, India, leading to the UK's representation to the Indian state of Tamil Nadu and the Union Territory of Pondicherry. Despite the admirable commitment he has towards his work, Oliver spares enough time for his hobbies, which he has represented both the Brazil and Peru international cricket teams. It was his never-give-up attitude and curious nature that rewarded Oliver with his MBE, and to this day, he encourages people to be honest with themselves about what their motivations are and to continue striving towards their dream job. Oliver has visited Solent University and given an inspirational talk to law students about his career at the Foreign Office. This talk has opened many students' eyes to the possibilities of diplomatic work, and there are several students sat here today who now aspire to follow in Oliver's footsteps. This award is in recognition of Oliver's achievements in government, working his way up from a Solent student to a diplomat recognised by the Queen. I therefore conclude this citation by asking for the conferment of the award of honorary degree of Doctor on Law on Oliver Ball Hatchett, MBE.
Thank you, everybody. It's quite funny standing there having your Wikipedia page read out to you in front of 1,000 people. And there's also about 5 different speeches up here, so let me try and read the right one. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. And thank you, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This award is a tremendous honour. It was quite a surprise. But a tremendous honour, and it's particularly tremendous to receive it from my university. It's a brilliant university, Solent. You should say with pride that you've graduated from Solent University. It really is truly brilliant. It was good 22 years ago when I graduated, and it is even better today. To those of you graduating, well done. I could see as you were filing past the pride that you had from graduating today. You truly deserve to celebrate today. You should be very proud of yourselves. To the proud parents, friends and family, well done to you too. You have played your part. It is also your day to be proud. It is also your day to pay for lunch. My parents have now realised why I invited them here today. I believe it's customary in these situations for me to leave you with a few pearls of wisdom so you can now stride forth into life and become happy, healthy, well-balanced billionaires. So here goes. I've decided to share with you some values, 3 values that are important to me. They also happen to be 3 of the values of the Foreign Office, my employer. Now, you'll have seen, unless you've been asleep, which maybe you have been after studying so hard, in the last week, my employer, the Foreign Office, has been in the news. one of my colleagues, the British ambassador in Washington, Sir Kim Darroch, managed to upset none other than the President of the United States. In ordinary times, this would perhaps damage one's reputation, but these are not ordinary times. But what has impressed me deeply was the response from my employers, my leaders in the Foreign Office, and my colleagues, who steadfastly stood by Sir Kim Darroch, both externally and internally. By doing so, they lived the values of the Foreign Office, despite the risk of upsetting further one of our closest partners, the United States. I think it's very important to think hard about what your values are. Some of them are instilled in you very early in life, for good or for bad, by your parents. So if you don't like those ones, blame your parents. Others you choose for yourselves to take through life. The three values I have chosen to mention today are creativity, respect, and courage. First, creativity. What constitutes a normal career has changed. Your generation might have to work past your 70th birthdays. In fact, you might never retire. You might have 3 careers, perhaps all at the same time. You may become an expert in a field that hasn't yet been invented. Imagine that. So you'll need to be creative. You need to be flexible. You need to be multi-skilled. Gather experiences that make you the person that people want to work with and to know. As Alison says, keep learning. Second, respect. I fear we are all losing the ability to disagree with one another. Diversity and difference are good. There are no unreasonable people. Now, you might struggle with that concept, but really there are no unreasonable people. So those of you with children, or indeed parents, again, might struggle with the idea that there are no unreasonable people, but there aren't. Of course, people can get their facts wrong, or their behavior can be completely unacceptable, but everyone has their own reason for their beliefs and their actions. Try to understand those reasons, and although it isn't always easy, try to practice respect at all times. Be nice to people, and also remember to be nice to yourself. Respect yourself. Life isn't always easy, so look after yourselves. Thirdly, and lastly, courage. Courage comes before confidence. If you remember one thing from this speech, please let it be that courage comes before confidence. So I'll let you into a secret. Everybody is faking it. Well, obviously not everybody. You'd like to think heart surgeons or other people like that kind of know what they're doing. But what my point is that if you're ever nervous, if you ever doubt yourself, if you ever doubt your qualifications or your ability, remember that every single person on the planet has had or has those same thoughts. So summon up the courage and the confidence will come. Courage comes before confidence. So that's it from me. Again, well done, class of 2019. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Wow. It's nearly over, but not quite. I've got a few things to say first. First of all, thank you to the wonderful musicians you heard as you entered the hall. The students performing were Emily Mongan, Angela Wolfbach, and Charlie Cordes on guitar. The lecturer in charge was Andy Harris, and the music was by Peter Wilson. Yes, let's give him a big round of applause. Now, it's time for me to play my part, my closing part, as Chancellor of this marvellous university. And I know, of course, it's the moment you've been waiting for. But before you answer that, it really is good news, because this is what they call the graveyard shift, the last one. And once I've finished and closed this ceremony, not only will you guys be graduates and diplomats, but you really will be free to leave this great hall and commence what will be the greatest journey of all, your life. It starts here. Now, we've had two fantastic speakers just now who have just reinforced everything that I believe in life. It's so much up to us to take life by the scruff of the neck and make it our own. Now, my career is reaching the twilight. And whilst the boy done good, according to my mum anyway, but she doesn't think I do anything wrong anyway. So, what I really wouldn't give to be in your shoes. Yep, seriously. To be in your position today, the whole world at your feet. For most of you, studying is over now. And this is a chance for you to put in practice the things that you've learned of the past few years here at Solent University. Some of your plans for the future, by the way, are going to go brilliantly. It's all going to happen. And some of your plans, as you've heard earlier from Jane, will end up in the poo. They're going to go wrong. It's not going to work out. But when that happens, I would like you to remember it's meant to be. It's part of the learnings from your next university, the university of life, where if you do nothing, nothing will ever go wrong. So there you are, it's dead easy. But of course, you will then achieve absolutely nothing in the process. But if you're brave and you have passion and desire to succeed, just like you've done here at Solent University, I promise you, you'll be able to dust yourself down and go again with a lot more positive results. As long as you maintain the passion and the desire to be the best you, because we're all very different, you can possibly be. Now, whilst I appreciate this is your moment, it's the moment to be shared. A moment to be shared with your families for the support that they have given you in so many different ways. And of course, the brilliant tutors here at Southampton Solent University that have helped you become, to date, the best you at this stage of your journey. So whilst we may ask ourselves, is all this pomp and ceremony really necessary? The answer is yes, if only to be shared and celebrated whilst marking a point on this new, fantastical journey you are all about to embark on. Some of you will know exactly what you want to do with your qualification and actually in which direction and job you want to travel. And that's absolutely brilliant. But there'll be some of you out there who are not yet clear. If this is the case, I really would implore you to go out there, test, trial, learn, find your passion, keep your eyes open, because it's all there, you just need to see it, and follow your dreams. Because once we find that passion and direction of our dreams, as tough as life is, it'll go a long way to making it possible for you to achieve those dreams. And please, 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 do not on any account be afraid of any failure, reversal, as these will be the continuous lessons in helping you make those dreams come true. So it just now leaves it for me, with great honor and pride, to be the first to address you as graduates and diplomats. Congratulations. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University, I now declare this graduation ceremony closed. Let the party begin. Well done, guys.